In this video, I'm going to share with you something I've never really shared before, and I'm going to break down what exactly you need to do in your business to hit $100,000 in yearly revenue. Not some magical mindset thing, but tactical things, actual numbers, and I'm not a numbers person, that you can understand to help you get to it. And throughout the video, I'm going to share with you what I think your secret recipe should be to get to 100K. So should you be doing services? Should you be doing digital products? Should you be doing coaching? I'm going to break that all down to you in this video. Now, the reason why I've decided to kind of break this down is because I did a post recently on Instagram and over on YouTube, seeing if most of you were a team of one or you had team members helping you, whether they're employees or contractors. And the wide majority of you are just a team of one. And what I have found is that 100K point tends to be when business owners feel a little comfortable outsourcing. And so I know many of you, probably the first thing you're ready to outsource could be video editing. So if I can show you how to get to 100K so you can start outsourcing your video editing, hopefully that will be very helpful for you. Now, do understand, I hate numbers. I am not a numbers person, and I know we hear plenty of things about you need to be a numbers person. It's not about being a numbers person, it's about knowing your numbers, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. My husband went to school for financing. I skipped those classes and went for marketing and PR classes. Understand, the math that I'm going to show you is simple enough that I can conceptualize it, and it shouldn't glaze you over. Because when we start adding and subtracting and multiplying, for me, you lost me. But we're gonna keep this super simple so that you can see your road to 100K. One more thing before we jump into this. I want you to clearly understand that I'm not telling you 100K a year means you are successful at all. I don't believe that. I don't think anybody else should believe that. I think you need to know your number that makes you feel successful, that makes you be able to hire the people you want or makes you take the time off that you want. So don't think like this six-figure number has any major importance. Just know that this is the number that I tend to see when business owners are comfortable outsourcing. I challenge you to really think about what your number is that you need and do this math with that number in mind. All right? Hit that like button if you're ready to dig in. Hey there, Future Trina. Real quick, as I start breaking down all the formulas here, I kind of mixed up divide and multiply. So we're going to try to have all the correct formulas for you on text on the screen, since I'm not a numbers person. This is why I'm on YouTube and why I married that numbers person. So apologies for getting that mixed up, but the correct formula will be on the text on the screen. Here we go. You know, we gotta have fun here. So we're color coded. I'm gonna break down the general math with this black marker, and then we're gonna do service providers, and we're gonna do digital product people. So let's put 100K up here. All right, 100K is what you wanna make in a year. We know how many months are in a year? 12. So if we divide 12 months into $100,000, we know what we need to make each month. Beautiful handwriting, I know. So you need to make $8,333 to reach that 100K mark. Now, word of advice. We think that number is all we need to hit that 100K. But then we forget about the expenses that we have. So we're not really going to be bringing home 100K. And in this exercise, I want to help you see how you can bring home 100K. So some things you need to think about that are going to be coming out of this $8,333 are expenses, like any of those tools, those subscriptions, any coaching that you have, and also taxes. So a good number that I like to multiply this by is 30%. You could go 40% too if you want some extra cushion. But by adding 30% to this, you're gonna have that extra cushion so that you can bring home 100K in a year. I'm writing on a door, so don't mind the sloppiness. So that comes to $10,800 a month you've gotta make to bring home 100K, keeping in mind expenses and taxes. Now let's get color coded with service providers versus digital product sellers. Let's say you have the standard signature program. So what I see as a normal signature program out in the online world is a $997 course, like $1,000 course. Let's just use that as an example. Keep in mind, adjust these numbers to what you have. So if you have a course that's $497 or $297, you're gonna use that number, but you're still gonna use the same math that I'm doing. So we're gonna put in $997, and we need to divide that by the total number that we've gotta make that month, $10,800, which leaves us at about 11 courses that we need to sell every single month for 12 months to hit the 100K year. Now, 11 doesn't seem like a lot. It's less than 1 every other day, but you need to understand to hit 11 sales, you need to figure out how many eyeballs you need on that sales page, because this is the key metric that I have forgotten, that I haven't considered, and that I feel a lot of people miss. We need to make sure we have enough eyes on this offer every single month so that we can ensure we hit that 11 number. So typically your offer, industry standard, is going to convert at 2%. Only 2% of people are going to convert seeing a sales page. So it's actually going to be 11 divided by 0.02, right? 2%. You've got to get at least 550 people on your sales page to ensure you're going to convert at 11 people to hit that 100K. All right. This works for, again, whatever you are selling, whatever shop you have, whatever course you have. Keep in mind, 2% is the industry standard. And so you got to back work that on how many eyeballs you need to get on that sales page to make that happen every single month to hit that 100K. I have found going evergreen is kind of tricky. I kind of like to do it at one big bang and do a launch every single quarter. If that's possible for you, you tend to get more excitement, more hype, then you can get more eyes on that sales page when you do that style launch. So if you think about doing that style launch, it is every quarter, 3 months is a quarter. So you're gonna take 11 times 3, because you need 11 sales every single month. We're gonna do one major launch. So that's 3 months worth of sales we're gonna need to make in one launch. So that would be 33 sales. You're gonna take that total number times 3 for 3 months. In this case, it's going to be 33. During your launch, your once a quarter launch is going to convert on average at 2% to get 33 people to purchase. How many eyeballs do we need to get on that sales page? 33 divided by 2% is going to be over 1,600 eyeballs. Realize this doesn't count your email list. The amount of people that are going to go from your email list over to your sales page is going to be even smaller. So you're going to need more than 1,600 people on your email list. We're just talking about how many people you need to see your actual sales page for your offer. Maybe you're like, wow, okay, if I do a launch, I do 33 sales, or wherever you're at with your course number and how many sales you need, that could seem a little scary, right? How are you gonna get all these eyeballs on that sales page? Well, I got some tactics coming up to you, so make sure you stay to the end, because I still wanna walk through a small product, and I also wanna walk through service providers too, and then share with you what I think is your best recipe for success. Okay, let's do a small product. Let's say you have a $27 workshop, mini course, templates, I don't know, you got something small, $27. $27, you need to make that $10,800 a month. You're gonna need to sell 400 of these smaller products. While that number seems large, also keep in mind smaller products are a lot easier to sell, and they tend to convert a little bit higher because it doesn't take as much mulling over or thinking about for the purchaser. Compare a $997 product versus a $27 product. Which one are you gonna think about more? Which one are you gonna research more? So these do tend to convert better than a $997 product. And I'm not here to tell you that a $997 product or a $27 product is your best option. I'm here to just break out the numbers for you to see what needs to happen to hit that 100K. You need to understand you're the owner of your business. You get to make the decision. You get to make the choice that's right for you and what you want to be doing. So don't think like either one of these is the right answer. Just look at your options and decide which one you think is doable. You're still going to need about 20,000 people every single month to see your offer of this $27 product. And again, I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks on how you can get more eyes on that product without paying for ads. All right, service providers, we got a purple marker for you. Let's break down the numbers for you. When I got started offering my service, I charged clients $750 for the month. To hit that 10,800 number that we needed, I needed to have 14.4 clients. So if you're a service provider right now, take the number you're charging per month to your clients and take that 10,800 number and see how many clients you're gonna need to take on with your price at that point. And if you're not somebody that has retainer services, so my clients hire me for something ongoing, something that goes on every single month. So we only technically need 14 to 15 clients total for the year if we can keep them on every single month. But if you're needing 15 clients every single month and you're only doing a project, your project base, you need 15 clients a month, then you really need 15 times 12 12 for every single month of the year. You're looking at needing 72 total clients for the year. That could be possibly doable for you, but just keep this in mind, right? I don't want this 100K number to be ambiguous and you're not sure how you're gonna get it. These are the numbers that are gonna tell you exactly how to do it. Okay, so what I quickly realized is that number, 15 clients, for me alone in 1 month, absolutely not sustainable. So let's figure out what's sustainable. Let's say you're a website developer or a website designer and you know it takes you about 3 days to do an entire product, maybe a website rebrand, maybe developing a brand for somebody. If we think 5 days in a work week, 4 weeks in a month, that's 20 work days, okay? You could realistically fit in 6 clients, right? 3 days to do the work, 20 days in your month. It's a little over 6, but let's say you still want time to continuous education. Maybe you want to take Fridays off, so you need some space and you're going to take on 6 clients a month. Now you have a good idea of what your price needs to be because you're going to take 6 and you're going to divide it by your 10,800. This means you have to charge at least $1,800 per project for each client. But again, you're gonna need to do 6 times 12 because how many clients are you gonna need for the entire year for every single month? 6 clients a month for 12 months. Keep that in mind. Now, let's say you are a retainer business and it's something that people are constantly paying you for, like social media management or virtual assistants. You know, ideally, you would like to have 4 clients. You know, 4 clients you could really give the attention to. You could really put the work into those 4 clients. You honestly think you could get great results with 4 clients. So how much are you gonna need to charge? Again, not great with math, so I may be swapping these around. These may not be right, but the theory, okay? So you know you want 4 clients and you wanna make $10,800 a month. So you need to charge your clients $2,597 a month. Can you provide that value to your clients? Can you promise them for that amount of money, they're gonna really get what they want from you? These are the things that you need to be thinking when you're setting this revenue goal and you're deciding this is the number you wanna hit in your business. Now, there are a lot of routes that we could go through, right? We talked about a signature program, we talked about a tiny product, and we talked about services, talked about project-based and retainer-based. So what is the route I would go if I was starting a business from scratch and I wanted to get to 100K? It's a combination. Let's say me, a team of 1, can ideally take on 2 clients. I know with 2 clients that allows me to bring in some revenue, but that also allows me to work on my business. It allows me to create some passive income. It allows me to create this content that gets me in front of my clients, right? Because if you aren't creating content, how are you gonna get people to know you exist or what you have to offer? So I would go 2 clients at that $2,597 a month price point, which is pretty close to what we do in our agency. That gets us to just about halfway to that 10K mark, right? But we're not stressing ourselves out with a boatload of clients, that client workload and bringing the clients that we need in every single month. So 2 clients, $2,500, $2,600 a month gets us halfway there. Now, it's important to understand that the hardest dollar that anyone will spend with you is that first dollar. So I want you to have some tactics with a small product like this $27 one, whether it's $17, $27, $37. If you can just get somebody to make that first purchase with you, it's gonna be easier to convert them up to a higher level product later on. So I do think it's important to have some type of digital product in your revenue recipe here. So let's say you're doing that $27 workshop and you get 30 sales, right? Let's say 1 digital sale a day for a total of 30 in 1 month. That makes you about $800 in passive income. Amazing, but still not to that 10,800 yet. So let's talk about this guy. This brings you to only needing to sell 5 of these a month or doing a quarterly launch and making 15 sales. Let's say you're gonna do a quarterly launch and you need 15 sales. Remember, the eyeballs you're gonna need on that sales page was 550 eyeballs for 3 months in a row, right? So during your launch period, you only need to get 750 eyes on your sales page to get 15 sales. And that's what's gonna get you to $10,800 a month. Now, obviously, if you do a launch, it's going to be by quarter. So you're making like 10,800 times 3. It's going to be spaced out a little bit. The combo recipe is really what you need in your business to start making that 6 figures, because I'm telling you right now, with services, you're going to burn out. 100% you're going to burn out. With courses, it is so fluctuated. You never know. You may have a good month. You may have a bad month. So the service side is going to help you out and keep you afloat, while this side fluctuates up and down. But by knowing these numbers, knowing exactly what you need to hit every single month to get to that 100K is what's going to get you to that 100K. This is something I did not understand for the first 3 years, 4 years probably in my business. And I fortunately enough was able to get to 100K without clearly knowing my numbers. But now that I do know that, I've hit the 200K mark, I hit the 400K mark, and we're expected to go over that this year already. And so take the time, do this math, but how do you get these eyeballs? How do you get these leads? Let's talk about that. I get it. This all sounds like a lot of freaking work. And it is. Business is hard. That's why not everybody does it. But when you can break it down into those numbers that I walked you through, how many eyeballs you need on that work with me page, on that small product page, on your course page, you can see why social media and content strategy is so important. Because if you're not spending money on ads, that is what is drawing people to those pages. That's what's helping you get to those numbers so that you can convert the amount of courses, clients, small products that you need to hit your revenue goal, whether it is 100K or not. What kind of content should you be creating? I have been able to hit these numbers because YouTube from day one of my business was my primary lead generator and my #1 content platform. And because of the work that I put into YouTube, and I'm gonna tell you, YouTube takes time, YouTube takes work, but because of the work I've put into it, I have videos that get eyeballs to these pages for me every single day to help me hit those numbers. And these are videos that were posted last year, 2 years ago. I'm telling you, there are no Instagram posts that I did in 2020 that are driving eyeballs to my products and services right now. Running a business is expensive. And if you want to keep the lights on in your business or take a side gig, a side hustle into a full-time job for yourself, you've got to make the money to support it. The problem is online courses aren't always the answer. They are a lot of work. They take a lot of time, and then you have to put the time in to actually launch them. The same with one-on-one services. You only have so many hours a day, so you could only take so many one-on-one clients every single month before you run out of time. So the answer to helping you make more money without needing to put more time into making more money is digital products. Digital products are a huge benefit to have incorporated in your business, whether you are just starting a business from scratch or you are ready to, scale your business to that next level, because there are 3 major benefits to digital products. First, digital products allow you to build an email list based on people that have purchased from you. Why is this important? Well, it's important because you don't want just a full email list of people who want free stuff. These freebie chasers, right? If you have an email list full of people that have spent at least $1 with you, these are the people that are going to be more likely to want to buy more from you, because the hardest dollar you're ever going to get somebody to give you, like buy from you, is that first dollar. So by having these smaller digital product offers, you're going to be able to build an email list full of people primed and ready to buy that next thing from you. And second, you can promote these digital products anytime, anywhere. You don't need to worry about having an open enrollment or having a launch or needing a wait list. You can use your digital products to have a cash injection anytime you're like, I need a little bit more money to pay for a YouTube producer, a video editor, a brand consultant, a website designer. There's extra things that you want in your business. So I'm going to be sharing with you 10 digital product ideas that can seriously make you $1,000 a month if done right. Now, one thing that I noticed with all the videos online about digital products is they don't really break through the actual math. Like, I can tell you these digital products can make $1,000 a week, but how? So my friend, I've done the math for you. Yep, chicken scratch and all. I've done the math to break down how you can literally make $1,000 a week from a digital product And then I'll tell you all the different ideas that you can use to create your next or first digital product to make $1,000. So when I'm talking about digital product, I'm talking about a smaller priced item. I'm not talking about, a couple $100 course. I'm talking about a digital product anywhere from the price range of $10, $27, even $47. For this particular example that I'm going to give you, I'm going to use the price point $27, a $27 digital product. How are we going to get to that $1,000 a week with that $27 product? Well, you will need to sell 38 of those to make that $1,000 a week. How are you going to sell 38? Well, industry standard on a sales page for something like a digital product is anywhere between 2 to 5%. So around 2 to 5% of people that see your offer, see your digital product offer, between 2 to 5% will actually buy. And remember, we need 38 people to actually buy. So if we take the lower end of that industry standard, that 2% will convert, you need to get 1,900 eyeballs on that sales page to your digital product every single week, which isn't difficult if you have organic marketing strategies in place, like a YouTube strategy, an Instagram strategy, email marketing, and maybe if you're dabbling with ads a bit. Now let's look at the higher end of that conversion rate. Let's say about 5%, because it will be easier to get people to convert on a sales page for a smaller tiered product like $27. It's not as much of an investment. It's not as much money to think it over. $27 is, almost could be an impulse buy from people. So let's say 5% of people that land on your digital product sales page convert. To get 38 sales a week, you're gonna need 760 eyeballs on that page to hit that goal. Now, I think this is really important because this helps you start to see how this can actually happen. A lot of people just drop these ideas on you and don't tell you the math behind how to get to that amount of money every single week. So this can really help you start to figure out the pricing that you want to do on your digital product, because again, if the pricing is a little bit lower, you need to sell more, which means you need to get more eyeballs on it. So again, I just started at that 27 price point to show you this example. So now you know you need anywhere between 750 eyeballs to around 2,000 eyeballs on your offer every single week to make $1,000 a week. Now, let's look bigger picture here, okay? If you're making $1,000 a week, that's $4,000 a month. And that's over $49,000 for the year, just with a $27 digital product. Like, that can literally be all you need to quit your full-time job, right? Or to finally take that vacation that you want to take. What could that money do? Almost $50,000 from just a $27 product. That's what a digital product can do in your business. Now let's dive into those 10 digital product ideas that I promised you, and make sure you listen to all 10, because at the end, I'm gonna show you some of these digital products in real life and digital products that I've actually bought from these people as well. The first digital product idea is Canva templates. And these are so stinking hot right now. Like, everybody has Canva templates. In fact, I have a few Canva templates. I don't sell them officially out in the public. They are part of my Video Strategy Academy program. And we have Canva templates for social media and for YouTube thumbnails. So these Canva templates allow my members inside of Video Strategy Academy to repurpose their video content from YouTube on Instagram, on Pinterest, and it makes people's lives so much easier. Not only can you do like social media templates on Canva, you could do workbook templates, you could do slide deck templates, you could do opt-in templates. The opportunities here are endless when it comes to Canva templates, because so many of us business owners specifically are using Canva for just about everything in their business. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to take the time to design something from scratch. So if I can go to somebody's shop or somebody's page and see that they have a Canva template of something that looks really beautiful, like a client onboarding magazine, I'd rather just grab that and tweak it to my branding than try to figure it out on my own. Another huge digital product idea is Asana templates, Trello templates, ClickUp templates, like anything in that project management system templates. So my prep system specifically is really focused on selling my YouTube workflow template inside of Asana. People want a system, people want rules, and if they can swipe your system to streamline their system, they will pay for it. And you can really think about, what is your favorite project management tool? You don't need to do this for all of them. There is a market out there for anybody selling Asana templates, Trello templates, ClickUp, Monday, any of these, because people want to systematize and they don't want to put the time in to do it. They would rather just take somebody else's and implement it into their business. And so this is such a huge digital product idea that you could literally start selling tomorrow if you already have some systems in place in your project management tool. The next digital product idea is Swipe Copy. And again, these are things that are going to make people's life so much easier. So they're not even going to think about that $27 price point because you're going to save them so much time figuring this all out. And so when it comes to Swipe Copy, I'm thinking Swipe Copy, for social media, Swipe Copy for emails, like a welcome sequence or an onboarding sequence on emails that I could then customize for my business. Like if you can give me Swipe Copy to know, okay, here are the 5 emails that I need to write to my email list when they, opt in, and here are the main points that you should address in each email. Now just fill in the blanks. Yes, please sign me up. And the best part about these swipe copies is they can literally be sent in a Google Doc format. Like it doesn't have to be super fancy. Me thinking of me as like the buyer, I just need it super simple. I need to copy and paste it right into my email system. And so you don't even have to spend a lot of time making this a super fancy experience and getting like a online course platform. It can seriously be Google Docs. I really like this digital product idea because I know I've bought it before and it is ideas. What I mean by ideas is like reel ideas or Instagram post ideas or YouTube video ideas. A lot of people just need help getting started. And a lot of the times I realize we tend to overthink things. And when we just see like a list of ideas that gives us a starting point to jump off on. I'm personally doing this with reels right now. I'm overthinking it. And just to jump into a program that's like, here are 20 ideas for reels. Okay, I got a starting point. This is gonna get my feet wet. This is gonna get me to take action. Would I pay $27 for that? 100% I would. So when it comes to your business, what are ideas that you could provide to your audience that they would say, okay, yes, let me get started. This could be ideas for booking new clients, podcast pitching ideas. The ideas are endless. You just really need to think, okay, who is my target audience really for any of this content? And what would they need from me to make this a no-brainer when it comes to buy? And so what kind of ideas does your audience need to start taking action, right? That's gonna be your sweet spot. The next digital product idea is copy templates. And while this is a little bit different than Swipe Copy, what I'm talking about when it comes to copy template is like sales page copy, right? This is a little bit more detailed. This is a little bit more structured. Maybe it could be more fill in the blank. It could even be website copy. So somebody that is, refreshing their website or just getting their website started, how can you help them streamline that process a lot faster if you are a website copywriter or a website designer, right? They may not be ready for you just yet. They are just getting their website off the ground. But if you can provide them this initial copy to get them started and to get them to try out something from you, when they can afford you, they're gonna be much more likely to want to pay for your services because you help them get started. You help them get that website up. You help them get that copy up. And they're gonna wanna have you make their website look pretty because they've already invested in you and know what kind of work that you do. You could also do art digitally, so getting a digital download. I know my friend Janet of Janet Gwen Designs does amazing inspirational quote prints that you can literally just buy on her website and download it and print it out, and you can have it hanging up in your office, in your home in less than 5 minutes. And so if you are an artist, this is gonna allow you to make that passive income to help support your painting or your sculpting or whatever it is you really love, this can help you do that. If you are a photographer, this is a great idea, and this is Lightroom presets. All of us non-photographers who are taking photos with our phone want our photos to look as beautiful as yours, and if you can help me do that by just using a Lightroom preset where I just put my photo on there and I put that preset and it looks beautiful, 100% I'm gonna buy that. In fact, I bought a Lightroom preset from Catherine Manning, and that is the preset that I use for every single thumbnail that I post. This is also gonna help social media influencers, business owners really make their photos on social media look better. So yeah, people are totally gonna buy that. The next digital product idea I kind of lumped all together because they kind of are all delivered the same, and it's like a workbook, checklist, digital download, whatever you want to call it. When you're thinking about, charging for a digital download, a downloadable PDF, like a checklist workbook, what can somebody accomplish by the time they are done with that product, right? It's not just any type of product, right? It is allowing that person that purchases it to speed up a process, streamline a process, right? So when you're thinking about checklists or workbooks or PDFs, what does your current audience need to get something done? So I'm thinking specifically for a brand designer, right? Their audience maybe coming in isn't ready to hire a complete brand designer yet, but they need to get started. They need to start making some kind of money, and they need their brand to be consistent. So can you create a workbook that, prompts them to answer questions, prompts them to do certain exercises, prompts them to figure out their, brand colors and their font and how that will all work together? That is going to be, again, how you're going to develop this relationship with people with a very small digital product option. And then when they are ready to pay for you and hire your services, they are again going to be much more likely to want to work with you because you helped them when they needed you most, when they were just DIYing something, right? And this is gonna be great too to help feed into if you do have a course, like an online course, because if they need to be able to complete something, almost like a prerequisite before your course, this is gonna get them to complete that prerequisite. It's gonna show them that they completed something, and then you can follow up with them through email. Here's the next step. If you really wanna make this digital product like lighter fluid on the fire to selling more courses, you could have a sequence of emails that go out getting them to complete this digital download, like $27, right? Sending them these emails that help them stay accountable to do the work. And then you start to tell them about the next step. What is that next step? That would be, your digital course. Maybe it's $200, maybe it's $500. And you can tell them how this digital product simply leads them into this course and what this course will do for them now that they've completed this digital product. Right? You now took somebody who maybe would have got something free from you and never moved on, and then you're paying for them on your email list, but you've taken now somebody who is willing to pay $27 to try something out. You did amazing with them, and they're like, wow, I was able to accomplish this with $27. Absolutely, I want to dive into her full-blown program, her $200 course, whatever that's going to be. This is really going to help you take your audience up the value ladder in your business. So taking them from that $27 price point to maybe a $500 course, and then that course could then lead them into, one-on-one coaching or one-on-one services, right? This is that first step. These digital products are that first step to get people to want to work with you more or buy more from you. Now, you may still be stuck on some ideas. Trust me, these examples that I'm about to show you are probably going to spark endless ideas, but I've got one more digital product idea to share with you. And this is kind of like Canva templates, but it doesn't have to be Canva. So it's just templates in general. This could be like specific software templates, like FG Funnel templates, website templates, Dubsado templates, client management system templates, Honeybook templates, anything that somebody can, pay for to have automatically set up. They just have to tweak it to their business. It's going to save them so much time, and it's going to be worth it for them to drop $27 because it's going to save them like hours of time. Like I promised, I'm about to show you some ideas, but before I do, I really want to know if you are starting to get the ideas churning when it comes comes to a digital product that you may be able to offer now in your business to help you start making $1,000 a week. Comment below digital product if you are ready to commit to making a digital product in your business. All right, let me show you some examples. Now, the very first person that I'm going to recommend all things digital product, all things digital shop is Christina Scalera. Not only does she have courses on this, she has an amazing YouTube channel. I think it is linked down here. If you're looking for more ways to get started with digital products, your digital product queen is right here. Now let's dive into some of those examples I mentioned. Here is a copywriter, Ashlyn Carter. She does agency with high level, high investment clients, but she can only take on so many, right? So what is she doing to supplement her income? Some copy swipes, some caption templates. You can see here Instagram captions, copy bank kit, pillar piece content writing templates, right? Here's some more ideas from Jess Jordana, who is also a copywriter. She's actually giving you website homepage prompts to help you write your website, services pages to help you write your services pages, your about page. She's giving you bundles here as well. The next example that I want to show you is Mackenzie Matter, and she's giving you actual website templates, sales funnel templates. You can click on any of these and see, the different things that she has. She has different types of sales funnels, different styles of sales funnels. Also, if we go back here, you can look, if you're getting started with a brand, she has branding assets in here ready for you to go as well. $27, right? To help that person get started, because what does Mackenzie also offer? She offers one-on-one services, right? I've hired her for a VIP day to set up my sales funnels, right? I have the money to invest in that VIP day, but if you're just getting started, this is the first way to get a taste of what it's like to work and learn from Mackenzie. So when you have the money to invest in hiring her for a VIP day, you're much more likely to want to work with her because she helped you get started. Let's look at Boss Project. They have an entire shop, and they also have a monthly membership to all of their items as well. So if we go here to their shop, it is their creative template shop. You can come up here and look at pricing. They've got social media design, proposals, opt-ins, Pinterest, email, worksheets. You could come here to get a plethora of ideas. You can see opt-in templates. You can see mindfulness journaling, podcast strategy, reflection journaling, Flowdesk, which is an email marketing platform, Flowdesk opt-in sequence, Dubsado, which is a customer relations tool. So many different things, so many different ideas to help you start generating some digital product ideas. You can go here, like I said, to Janet Gwen Design. She has these inspirational quotes that you can literally buy here for $12, print them at home and frame them. And you have these beautiful inspiration art pieces already in your hands. You don't even have to go anywhere. You can also look at Joy Michelle, who is a photographer, and she has in here, Hook and Book Bride. So that's a course, but she also has this toolkit, right? You can see she also offers coaching. So these smaller priced digital products are that first foray into coaching, right? You're gonna see what it's like to work with her. You're not gonna have to pay a whole lot to get a taste of it. And that's gonna really prime you to wanna invest more into her if you like the style that she's doing. And again, you could come up with so many different ideas. Just head over to Creative Market to get inspired. You can see Instagram templates, vector graphics, Canva templates, font bundles. Like, these are all different things that you could create for your own business with your target audience in mind. So who are you selling to, and what do they need from you to make their life easier? And here's the deal. I want this all to be easy for you. And I really don't want you overthinking this, because the more you overthink it, the more time you put into overthinking it, the more time you're wasting making money and getting to that $49,000 a year you could be making. As a solo business owner or a business owner trying to finally hit $10,000 a month in revenue, it's going to be hard to get there when you just have one stream of income. When I'm talking about one stream of income, I mean maybe just one-on-one services, or maybe you just have like a course that you're trying to sell. But the quickest way to 10K months is multiple streams of income. But I know you, and I know you're already crazy busy, and you're like, okay, but how am I going to get multiple streams of income when I'm already struggling with just one stream of income? Do not worry. I've got you here. I totally know what it's like to be sitting in your position. I was there for the first 4 years of my business, working alone by myself, trying to figure out the quickest way to getting 10K months. And so I'm gonna walk you through the 5 streams of income that I have right now. And these streams of income are going to be the quickest way to help you get money in your pocket, like now. I'm not talking about investments or dividends or digital art, whatever that technical term is. I'm talking about the quickest way to create multiple streams in your business today. If you're ready to finally have some consistency in your monthly income, make sure you hit that like button and let's get right to it. I know what it's like to run your business all on your own. And I know what it's like to struggle not knowing what you're going to make every single month. That's why over the past 4 years, I've been able to diversify how I'm making my money so that if something slips, one of these streams of income slips, it's okay. I still have the money to basically keep the lights on because I'm not reliant on just that one stream of income. So I'm gonna walk you through the 5 that I have and I think are totally doable for any solo business owner or any business owner that's ready to get to that 10K a month kind of goal. And I'm gonna actually break down the numbers that I made in 2021 in each of these streams of income. My first stream of income is my agency, and this could be one-on-one services. Anything that you have that you could help people with or you could help people do. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to be an expert. When I got started and I quit my full-time gig in the government, I literally was doing social media management. I played around on Instagram back in 2015 and I was like, I can do this. Let me offer this to some people. And literally my first client was working on her Instagram account, posting, responding, growing her Instagram account before diving into YouTube and figuring out strategy and deciding that was the route I wanted to go. So this is one of the easiest streams of income that you could start building right now. It doesn't have to be a full-blown agency like we have. For example, in our agency, we have 2 employees, we have 2 contracted video editors, we also have a thumbnail agency hired as a third-party source to create our clients' thumbnails. It does not need to be that elaborate. Like I said, you could just offer like 20 hours a month to somebody to help them post their Instagram, to help respond on their Instagram account. Like you don't need a degree to do that, but that's gonna help you start getting that flow of reoccurring income or reoccurring revenue every single month. And there's a huge opportunity here for one-on-one services or an agency style. And I know we hear a lot about you need digital products, you need a course, like services are over. But I'm telling you, the past 2 years in my agency have been a huge success. In fact, in 2020 alone, our agency stream of income for the entire year was $200,000. And that is income that is consistent every single month because they sign retainers. We manage their YouTube channel, we edit their YouTube channel, and they sign a contract. And once they get into our systems and our workflow, they see how easy it is to get consistent YouTube videos up. So they're sticking around. A lot of our clients have been with us past a year. One of our clients has been with me for 3 years. This is such a golden stream of income, and I know service providers get a bad rap online, but it is totally doable and it is a great place to start. The second stream of income that I want to talk about is a little bit different than agency or one-on-one services. When I'm talking about that stream of income, I'm talking about something that is reoccurring, right? You're getting them on a retainer base, so they want to sign up and work with you for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, however you want to map that out. The second stream of income, I'm going to lump in as services. And for me, what that was is VIP days. So in a VIP day, I would literally map out a YouTube strategy for a client, like from ground up. And that cost $4,000 for 1 day of work from me. And what's great about these VIP days are you can quickly get to 10K months just by working like 3 days, right? If you have, a service that you can do a VIP day where you can charge $4,000, even if you can charge $2,000 a day to do something for somebody, you only need 5 clients. That literally means 5 VIP days that you could do to hit that 10K month. Now, you're gonna have to do that every single month, find 5 clients every single month, but in that video I talked about earlier, this is just one piece of the total formula to help you get that reoccurring income, and you're not putting all your eggs in that basket for VIP services. Now, I also wanna lump in here consulting. So I've also done 1-hour strategy sessions as well. I'm currently not offering them because we are doing other things behind the scenes right now, now. Now I charge a certain amount of money for an hour of my time. And that literally means me popping on a 1-hour call with somebody to talk about their YouTube strategy, help them figure out what that next step is or what's going wrong with their YouTube strategy. So if you have an expertise or if you have a special skill that you could help people with, you could also offer kind of these consulting services that I'm lumping in with VIP days as well. Now for me, this stream of income wasn't huge, but it did help me contribute to almost hitting $500,000 last year. And for the year, we made about 10K in consulting fees or VIP days. We didn't do a whole lot of those. It's just something we were playing around with and testing towards the end of last year. But you can see how if you are consistently promoting these and incorporating them into how you're going to get to 10K, how that could definitely be beneficial. This third stream of income is really beneficial, especially if you are trying to get to that 10K. Maybe you're doing services and you don't have the time to do any digital products or any courses, but affiliate revenue is a huge opportunity here. You could affiliate for Amazon, like anything that you use on Amazon, you could link in your videos if you're doing YouTube content or in your email letters or on your blog posts or any tools or services that you use. I use TubeBuddy and I get a check from TubeBuddy every single month for affiliates that I've helped them sell. I also affiliate for FG Funnels because I honestly think they are the best funnel provider out there, and we have moved all of our stuff over to FG Funnels, and I think it's, like I said, a great resource. So I want to talk about it, and I make commission whenever somebody hears me talk about FG Funnels and decides to try them out as well. And for me, affiliate revenue, this stream of income was actually more than my consulting and VIP days. And in 2021 alone, we made over $18,000 just with affiliates. And this is something I'm doubling down on more in this year. We're looking at more opportunities. We're looking at more strategic approaches to make more money from affiliates. And so that's why you do hear me talking about FG Funnels more, because we do want to open up that stream of income, particularly in my business, because it's not hard to talk about something that I love, right? And it's not hard for me to talk about equipment and tools and courses that I love and I would recommend to you. And it's great that so many of these brands and businesses allow the creator, the business owner, to make money talking about things that they already love. The next stream of income I'm going to talk about is digital products or low ticket product. Things that are super easy for people to buy. It's not a couple $100s. It gives them that first taste, that first trial of working with you. It helps you start to build that trust with that person when you can provide something super valuable at a smaller price point. Now, my friend Christina Scalera, she talks about creating an entire shop on digital products. And I do think that is a great opportunity, but I know you and you have a lot of work on your plate and you're just trying to build these streams of income with the minimal time that you have. And so I would recommend just having one digital product that you could use to start helping build your email list. Because any email provider that you have, it's going to cost you money. And I would love to help kind of offset that cost of that email service provider by getting you people on your email list that are primed to buy. And so the people that are buying a small price point digital product are going to convert higher into that next step with you, whether that is the one-on-one services or that is a couple $100 course, as opposed to building an email list full of people who just got freebies, because those people, it's going to be hard to get them to jump up to a couple $100 price point product. So for us, our digital product revenue for the entire year was about $14,000. The primary reason is because I promote my prep system, and this is called my self-liquidating offer. It's how I get people on my email list. And it's also a piece of marketing material that I have to help grow my email list as well. So if somebody wants me to be a part of a bundle, that's something that I can provide at a smaller price point to help me build my list, but giving people a sense of what it's like to hear and learn from me. I will make money off of commission if I promote that bundle. Otherwise, people buy the bundle for like $100 and they get access to my digital product for free. So it's been an email building opportunity for me. And that's why that is so much lower. That $13,000 this month is so much lower because it's not been my core focus. Now, before I talk about kind of what is my core stream of income, or what has been just as big as my agency stream of income, if you're starting to think about different ways you could create multiple streams of income, but you're like, but how does this all fit together? How does my content then drive people to this? How do I create this funnel? I am hosting a free workshop called How to Hit Consistent Monthly Revenue in Your Business. I'm gonna link to it here on the screen, and it's gonna be down in the description box below, but you need to apply to get your ticket to this training. It is a private training. Only those that are accepted will be available to attend this training. So if you're really wondering, like, how do these multiple streams of income, first of all, how do I create these? How do I know which one to start working on? How do I know what content to create to build these multiple streams of income? And how do I have the time to do all of this, Trina? I'm just a team of one. I'm gonna be covering exactly that in this free private training. Like I said, this isn't open to everybody. This is open to selected people who apply. Head on over to trinalittle.com/private training. Fill out the application, and you will hear back from us within 5 days whether you've been accepted to join us in this training. I'm telling you, this is the best training that I've ever created, and I'm so excited to be sharing this with you. So if you're wondering how this all fits, make sure you apply now. Okay, and that fifth stream of income is my core product, Video Strategy Academy. It is a $1,000 course, and it has accounted for $212,000 in my business in 2021. Now, I've had this program for over 4 years, and it's taken time to build it up to this. We had one really great successful launch at the end of 2021, and we most recently hit our first 6-figure launch in 2022. So I can't wait to see kind of what that stream of income is gonna look like at the end of this year. But I can't just come out of the gate with a $1,000 course. And I know from experience, because I did that when I got my business started, I came out with a $1,000 course, and guess how many people bought it? And one was a friend who felt bad for me. And so that's why it's so important to have these multiple different levels that are doable for you, doable for your schedule, because I know you got a lot going on as a team of one, but you're creating these different ways to get income into your business so you can start hitting that consistent 10K. And once you start to really strategize which one's working best, you're gonna start to see where you can pull the lever to crank up one stream of income while you work on another one, or kind of put one on automation so it can work for you while you are working on another stream of income. And that's why it's so important to have these different ways to make money, because just having one makes you so vulnerable to any type of thing that's going on in the world. I never imagined that I would have an agency. That was never my plan. But when 2020 hit, a lot of people didn't have a lot of time to do things. And guess who could do it? Guess who could do the YouTube strategy and the editing? And I really benefited off of this, lack of time, because guess what? There are business owners out there making multiple 6 figures, 7 figures that need somebody to do the work for them. And I would have missed out on, like I said, over $200,000 this year if I hadn't thought about that stream of income.